Alright. So, I'm gonna start posting some full videos of 2K also, but I got 2 seasons going. This one is the modern day season with the Wolves. Me and my brother got going. He's the Spurs, I'm the Wolves. He changed his rosters up a little bit, got like James Harden and somebody. I'm keeping the modern day Wolves team. And then we got another season where we got a fantasy draft, and I got D. Lilly, T. Mac, Jimmy Butler, Dennis Rodman, and Amari Stoudemire, plus a good little bench. So I'll show you those later as well, but I'll post full games and stuff. We do have it on pro right now, but we will, up the difficulty as we progress through the season just to keep it challenging. But yeah, I'm gonna start, uploading some 2K videos also. So I gotta go off with Ant-Man. It's my boy. So let's see what's up.
Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Dan Van Gundy.
Home opener too. I had to play my first game. It was in LA against LeBron and the Lakers. Second game in Sacramento.
On the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania.
It's a full 82 game season too, so
Well, Kevin, thank
I get to play the Mavs on Christmas Day, all that good stuff.
Honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at center. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
Gotta change my lineups. Also need to make all this blue. Blue. Defensive settings. We need Edwards on quickly. Conley can guard Grady. McDaniels can guard Barrett. Scotty Barnes might be a problem. He's their go-to guy, so if he starts scoring on me, I'm going to put McDaniels on him. We'll make that adjustments if need to. And Rudy on Jacob. Let's go.
Besides, the Raptors finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby. We know how the other teams that got those players made out. New York and Indiana, they were terrific and helped those teams. How did the Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market. But with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks plus young, exciting talent like Canadian R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly.
Like, tell him not to put the white boy on me. Don't put that white boy on me.
Barnes. He is their future. He's their untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
The problem, man. Defense is tough.
Their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And quickly drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Edwards can't hit. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. It's Dick on the wing. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Fades and shoots. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
Switch.
Barrett's got 5 points so far.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything.
Cash, that's my boy.
Could be our next big player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
What are you doing, Ant-Man?
You have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so
There you
much
go.
so soon
Go strong.
in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Here's Barnes after the basket by Minnesota. Hurdle with a screen on Edwards. And it's quickly missing. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the
Oh my God, he's a demon. Yep. You better call Theo. You don't want to get that going.
When did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide
Boy.
to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s.
See, I got auto subs on and all that stuff. One thing that should not be on is coach suggestion. Yeah, I've got adaptive coach engine off. I want to make those adjustments myself as needed. But auto timeouts, player minutes, substitutions, all that's on just for this season. My fantasy season, I do all that. So
the audience and the public.
I like the way they rotate the Wolves players. I trust Coach Finch. You know what he's doing.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And Dante, baby.
The Raptors also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Edwards with it. Headed now by Barnes.
Bad.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Here's quickly. Randall grabs.
Oh, wow.
Timberwolves trail, and with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
That's
And we're not even just talking
DiVincenzo, baby. Big pickup for the Wolves.
Office executives, everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the
Demon.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 7, and the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early.
We're fixing this right here, right now.
An inside presence.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Dix checked in for Mitchell. .105 left in the first. Pass to Edwards.
Get in there.
Foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Boucher. Now Barrett. There's the drive. Brown outside. Boucher sets a screen for Brown. 6 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Brown missing. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Edwards. And
yes, sir.
Edwards.
Put that white boy on me. Put that white boy on me. He went through him like he was a ghost for a second.
Knocked away.
Come on.
Pushing it up. Here's Randall. Bucket is good.
Good job, Randall.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Get it, Nas. Get it, Nas. Oh.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter.
See, Toronto's tough team, man.
Timberwolves ahead as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, and 18-7.
But you know, I'm in football mode too. I just played 2 awesome football games, and I've been in football mode all day, so I got to get back in my basketball gear here. I'm feeling basketball though, so I won't use it as an excuse, you know, to say, "Oh, I'm not feeling it," but just got to get in the groove.
And for those of you just tuning in,
but see, they always keep Andy in, even if his stamina's low. Like, that's what I love about it. They'll keep him in and rotate around. So.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities.
Get him up that pump fake, baby. It's over.
We've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing?
I love that, though. That's so realistic. I'm so cool with that. Yeah, it sucks that they go in, but oh man, are you serious? He's going off, though.
And are versatile. That is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to
gotta get over in time. I'm trying to crash the fucking
forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Raptors trail by 6. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the call on Nikhil.
Yeah, reset your defense.
That's his first foul. First team foul. And here's Boucher. No scoring in this one. Lock at 6. The jump hook and another basket for Toronto.
Easy. I don't know why we switching.
You're always on the pulse of those lead-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Oh my God! They're just letting him drive.
They made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big.
That's the difference too. Obviously, it's on pro, so you know the biggest thing is just offense is easier getting those drives, but until I can learn a little bit better defense, because they won't protect the paint, they won't play help defense like they need to.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And Edwards, no good on that one.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive.
Good
this
defense.
Is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Barnes. Well, it was only
missing
a
out.
time
4 fucking rebounds.
Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that.
Yeah.
On that one.
Just like Jordan, he's dunking on everybody.
Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And it's Barnes.
Yeah.
It down.
I mean, there's can't play defense, man. You can't stay in front of people.
Up fast there for the hammer.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Ando comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley.
Oh, look at Conley.
Alexander Walker. And then for Toronto, Hurdle, he's checked in for Chris
Better
Boucher.
leader right there.
Here comes in for Brown. And quickly in for Davion Mitchell. Inside. Here's Barrett. Tries again, and he lays it up.
Okay, something's not. Why? The matchups are fucked up, bro. That's not the matchups I've got set.
up and in. Barrett's got 9.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
See, look, why is Olenek? Why is
Toronto
this thing?
working the ball around now.
Now Olenek's going to post up.
Barnes outside. Over Randall. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going
Get
to
that
hold
out,
you to that
motherfucker.
again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the dunk by Olenek.
Man, Olenek really throwing it
Massive.
down with some power.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Olenek. Now here's Barnes. The shot was
Good defense.
Randall with some nice D. Here's Edwards.
Bitch.
Edwards making a statement.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Grady Diggs checked in for Toronto. Here's Barnes. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Edwards finds Conley. Traps in the tray.
Good shot.
Conley's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. Barnes up top from 16 feet
All
away.
day.
Kansas. Barnes has got 10 points now.
Barnes is
just in
their
this
guy,
game.
so
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays.
I'm making the adjustment.
And
I'm
so
going to put
it's the
McDaniels on
Minnesota
Barnes.
Timberwolves.
I'm going to put
Holding
Randall
on an 8-point
on
lead
Barrett.
heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Against Toronto, we should. Our defense is trash right now.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the
Damn,
Toronto
man, top
Raptors.
29.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here.
Swear I almost bring
And now
down
a
3
subject
foot
that's
Julius at the
always
3.
of interest, player movement around the league.
An intriguing move for them. Landing Markkanen.
See, my brother,
he'll
he-
help that space
he made
that
some
they
trades,
create on the
Victor
floor
and
will
him.
open.
I mean, I don't blame him. I couldn't
And that
use
is
just
it
as
for
first
halftime,
with Chris
folks.
Paul.
It is back to Kevin Harlan and the
Wemby.
crew for the second half.
It's hard for me to use the Wolves defensively with what they got. Really just about the
We
fact
played
that
through
they're
the
not
first
playing
half.
help
Plenty of
defense.
basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different
God, he
looks.
made that. I flicked the wrong
Edwards
way
on
on the
wing.
stick.
He's
joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle.
Oh yeah, gotta make the adjustments. Let me see. And can stay on quickly. Julius can guard Barrett and Barnes. McDaniels will be on him.
It's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Barrett. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence.
Hell, he can guard Barrett, getting jump happy.
Affirmation and accountability.
Well, when you believe in a player that also...
Oh, baby. Look at my Conley.
So a coach has to boost them up.
Stepping up.
And also demand that they deliver.
Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Here's Dick. Covered by Conley. Dick with it. He has yet to score. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And Conley gets it to go.
Give me that lane.
And the Timberwolves lead by
Good job, Conley.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break. Pass to Quickly.
We gotta have some help right there.
Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Yeah, I don't know why they're putting Grady Dick on him. That's a bad matchup right there. Ain't no wonder he's going to score 60.
For the Toronto Raptors, down by 15. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. With a short break in the action, gives us
jumping too early, man. Get too excited. Coach knows it.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own."
Always being physical, but David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Minnesota leading by 13. Randle kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with the three.
Oh, it felt good.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half. Quickly looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. That one
good
misses.
defense.
Randle with some nice D. Conley the pass to go.
Good pass. That's that old school Jazz hookup right there, baby.
He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's
oh my God, he's just so fast.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes him dangerous.
I love him,
his
dude.
speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
17-point lead. Let's go. We get defense figured out. Be good to go.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nas Reed, he's checked in for
Nas Reed's in. Let's see if we can get all Reed to pick him up. Get him going.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. A new group in now for the Raptors. Olenek, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Randall finds DiVincenzo.
Oh my God.
Dillingham, no good. Raptors trail by 17. Mitchell passes to Barrett. Trains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 14.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
They can pop.
Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc.
There it is.
Nailed.
Yes, sir. Nas Reed, baby.
Matching baskets.
Best big man shooters out there.
Of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The drive by Mitchell.
Go straight up with it, Dante.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for Scotty Barnes. He's checked in for the Raptors. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 16. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Come on there, Dillingham. You got your Kentucky boy. You gotta want to knock those down.
Pass to Olenek. Now Brown. And the Raptors miss again.
Whenever Ant goes out, I need to be scoring with Nas Reed and Julius Randle, though, so that's on me. That's something I'll learn.
Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. From Target Center, back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances.
Uno momento.
Performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. There's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Brown. Then it's Olenek. And it's Mitchell in at the guard position.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue.
Hopefully, we got a
he's delivered, and he's the leading
all-star break. Because I'd love to get Ant in the dunk contest.
Now Mitchell to the inside.
Good defense, Dante.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Reed misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes outside. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Mitchell looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
The drive by Barnes. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Those are chances.
There we go.
Always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both.
Looks like I let that one go way later. Still slightly early.
He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Darko Rajakovic.
Yeah, 29. He's only got 13 in the second half.
Timeout by coach was carefully measured.
Stop driving.
Wanted to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and
yeah, dude, you too.
That drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story.
Maybe I need to change my... Oh, good ball.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection.
Something ain't right with the shot, man. Like, I feel like I'm releasing at the top of his shot. It still says slightly early. Feels like I'm holding it forever.
15, Barnes outside. Edwards against Quickly. Down low. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. And here's Edwards.
There it is.
Sinks the triple.
Too small.
49 points in the
Too
game.
small quickly. You know I got to get my 50. I've got 50 in every game, so.
To chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Driving the lane.
There it is. He's on fire. 51.
Making it look easy.
Barnes against McDaniel.
And what a take. That was through Jaden and through Rudy Gobert.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For 3, Edwards.
Oh, he's a demon.
Edwards got 54.
I was slightly early on that. That was just because he was on fire.
Tonight, they fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Substitution on the court.
He had just as many as Toronto did.
Mitchell outside.
Here we go. Learn how to play that defense.
Brown inside the line.
Until you do that dumb shit. Fuck 'em. Take that dub.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that
They just ain't interviewing that, man.
Great, Rudy. The fans are great. We shot the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for all of our fans.
Always been one of the best.
Thank you for that, David.
Okay.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for...
Okay. Ant-Man had his 54, baby. Only missed 9 shots. 4 of them were threes. 10 rebounds for Julius Randle. I like to see that. Gobert with 2 blocks. Like to see that. And then RJ had 18 on us, and I actually had McDaniels on him and had Randle on him. And Scotty Barnes had 18, so definitely got to fix that. But good dub in a home opener.